Whitey's at immigration, trying to get his Whitey ass another 30 days. So hopefully that works out. And then we got the decisions to make. And the more I think about it, the less I want to leave Thailand. Whatever my options are, there's a couple reasons why I want to stay here. So we'll talk about it. So assuming that I get this 30-day extension, then we got some decisions to make. The only real decision is, do I want to leave Chiang Mai for the south to be by that magnificent ocean? And I really do want it. It's just I'm so comfortable here. I know where all the stores are. I know where everything I need is. So it's like I don't want to leave here, even though down south is probably superior for me, health-wise. So the plan is get this extension, and then I will do a visa run to Laos and see, hopefully that works. But I might do it from here, Chiang Mai, or down south, Hua Hin area. So that's the only debate we're having. So the reasons I don't want to leave Thailand, because I'm not on the fruit diet anymore. I could live pretty much anywhere. I came here for the fruits, nightmare. But there's so many other reasons to stay. Like that beautiful river. I would stay just for that. So the number one reason I would stay in Thailand is obvious, the bum hose. We got a bum hose here next to the toilet, and you can spray your bum instead of using toilet paper. Although you should use toilet paper after because it gets wet. You got a forest back there, you just wipe it off. But in general, that bum hose is life. I didn't know what pooing was until that bum hose entered my life. What a great thing. Have you ever had a hot spicy meal and it comes out and you're like, ah, and then you're wiping it? Ow! Bum hose takes care of all that. No more burning assholes for us. So the bum hose, it's like going back to Canada with no bum hose? Really? It's not even... what? Second reason is the weather, which can be a pro and a con. But this was my first winter in my entire life where it was summer. It was my first summer winter. And it's just like, wow, I love this. I love the consistency of it. There's a hot season, it gets too hot, yes. It's definitely noticeably hotter. We just passed it, March, April, May-ish. Very hot. And then there's the rainy season, which cools it down a bit, freshens it up a bit. That's not bad. I don't mind the rainy season at all. It just rains for like a few hours sometimes in the afternoon or the morning. Usually it's at night, you don't even notice it. So, not a problem. Weather, I do not miss winter. So, if I'm to move back to Canada, how am I gonna do that? I don't know that I can do it again. Just like the biking to the grocery store in snow and then wrapping up completely, face mask, goggles, and then you get back home, you strip it all off. I don't even have winter clothes anymore. I got rid of everything. This is it. I got 2 pairs of shorts just like this and another one that's blue. That's all I have. And just t-shirts. I got rid of all my long sleeve shirts. I do have one sweater, but it's just like the weather. It's lovely here. Third reason, did I already do 3? 3A is the affordability factor. Everything is just so affordable here. How could I leave 300 baht hour-long oil massages? I've been getting a series of them. It's like $12 Canadian, and that's the expensive one. That's the oily one. You can get a Thai massage for 200. I find them too painful though. They're pressing, they're stretching me in ways. I'm not Gumby. They do weird shit to me. My body doesn't bend like they want it to bend. But it's like everything is cheaper. The rent is cheaper. I have a luxury condo overlooking a mountain for 6,000 baht, although Brett's hooking me up with that. But I could find cheaper places. I've seen somebody just posted a house for 8,500 baht, an entire house. I was like, what? See, like, this is a pricey house. 28,000 baht a month for like a mansion. Luxury town. In Toronto, it's like 1,000 minimum for a crappy little spot in a terrible area. And it's like everything here. Food's cheaper. Massages, rent. Movies are like, I forget how much a movie is. It's like $4 or something. They're all in Thai. And they're all releases from 15 years ago, but still good. Fourth reason would have to be the people. They're just so friendly here. I thought people sucked in Toronto. It was just like, man, the world is an unhappy place. Everyone's so miserable. You walk by, you're just like, it's like everybody's just frowning. They're scowling, they're busy, they're off to work, the job they hate. And it's just like, you can feel the tension everywhere you go. Whereas here, people are just smiling at you, waving at you. Everybody's giggling about something. It's like the people are so friendly. It re-established my faith in humanity. And it would be hard to leave that. And it's not the same everywhere in Asia. It wasn't like that in Malaysia. You'd think it'd be very similar, but no, they're a little more strict there. Friendly people, but not initially. I compared them in the Penang video. The fifth reason, this may sound silly, and it may just be Chiang Mai, but I love the flat streets here. There's no hills anywhere. I bike everywhere I need to go. It doesn't feel like I'm biking. You don't have to put in much effort. It's just a steady pace. There's no hills to climb, whereas in Toronto, it was just an exhausting journey no matter where I went. Giant hill there, and then down and up and down, mood swing land. It's like here it's just all even keel. And the next thing that is even keel about this place that I love so much, you cannot underestimate this factor in your life. No more daylight savings time. Bull shimmy. I hated that so much. Toronto, sometimes you have like 16 hours of daylight, and then it can go down to as little as like 7 or 8. And it's up and down, and then twice a year they change the clocks forward and then back an hour. You're flipped. It takes like a good month to adjust to that. So 2 months of the year, you're confused. You're wandering around like, what happened? I thought it was 7 p.m. I gotta go to bed now. I didn't even eat dinner tonight. Whereas here in the tropics, it's just like pretty much 12 hours of sunlight, 12 hours of darkness. And it doesn't vary much, maybe like an hour swing in there, and they don't ever change the time back. So it's always the same. I don't know that I could go back to the way it used to be, swinging all over the place. I just don't want to do it. So we got some decisions to make. Depends on what happens here, and it depends on what happens if I move down to Hua Hin, because I think I need the ocean in my life. This town is amazing. It has everything I need, but it doesn't have an ocean. And I need more nature in my life. I can't live in like the deep city. I need nature. I need to go for walks in the mountains. I need forests around me. And I need to dip in that ocean. I felt so recharged. Even though I walked like however far that was, like 8 kilometers there and back, exhausting, but I felt rejuvenated after. And I think it's due to the grounding. Like, there's one level of grounding where you step on the earth with your feet, your feet off. Don't take your feet off. I've done it. Feels good. It's itchy. So there's putting your bare feet on the earth, which is very grounding, but then there's stepping into the ocean, where not only are your feet grounded into the sandy earth, but the water electrically charging the grounding, diffusing your hippie shit energy into the earth, and then igniting your passions with the negative ions. It's a whole new level of water grounding. Phenomenal. So I do want to go there. It's a scary thing to just uproot my life, because my life is pretty perfect here. I have things amazing. I'm so grateful for it all. And I would hate to give up my condo and then go down and I get a worse apartment. Then I gotta set up internet and all this confusing stuff. But I think being by that ocean would be worth it. They called my number. I missed it. I've been banished to Taiwan. So I'm just gonna go to Taiwan now. Probably shouldn't wander too far off. I can't hear the numbers they're calling, but I had 20 people ahead of me. So I'll let you know if I get my extension. We've still got 7 whiteys to go. Who looks healthier, my before picture on the left when I first arrived in Thailand, or my after picture? I'm just looking at them. It's like the before one, much less even skin tone, a lot of redness around the nose, just a confusion in my eyes. Right one, bit of herpes there. Nothing wrong with the herp. Nothing wrong with that herp. But much more, I filled out. You can see I'm fatter. Just, in my opinion, I look healthier on the right. What do you think? Post it down below. You got your carb meat here. For you high carb vegans, they got carb meat now. There you go. You can still be vegan and eat your carb meat. This might be the nicest grocery store I've ever been to. Just like it's got classical music playing. It's all dim lighting. There's like a restaurant back there. It's like luxury town. Whoa. Alright, Whitey got another 30. We got another 30 days. So, that's good. That's good. Now, the decision, do I move south now? Or wait and see what happens in Laos? I call it Laos. So, if you've been to southern Thailand, I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts on where the best is. I just want nature, mountains, and near the beach. That's all I really want. Thailand's going to be pretty affordable no matter where you are, except those islands, apparently. But near the coast, what's best? Hua Hin area is where I'm leaning, but there's the other side of the coast, which is the Pattaya region and all that stuff over there. We're way down to Krabi. So those are my options. And don't tell me anywhere that's abundant in fruit and tell me that's why I should move there. I'm getting all these comments like, yo, go to Vietnam, tons of great fruit. It's like, I don't eat fruit, not a requirement anymore. So I think we're done. We're done. I'm gonna ride home, and thanks for watching the video. Consider giving it a thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you live in a cave in Afghanistan and you send a pigeon out to grocery shop for you. So, alright, we're done here. Consider getting yourself a vegetable police t-shirt, signing up to the Patreon, and I'll leave now. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey horsey! Hey little horsey! Hey horsey! Hey horsey! Come! Hey buddy! Oh no! Oh no! He knows I'm not vegan anymore. Oh no.